Nice landing. Welcome to Jellyfish Island. Everyone's free to come here and do whatever they want. You're looking for a Daphne? She'll probably be in the hall. To get into that hall, you'll need tickets from the owner. I'm sure your mission is important, but don't forget to enjoy yourselves. This is the perfect place to put aside all your cares and worries. What's up, you guys? This is One Classic Gamer here. Welcome back to some more Mario and Luigi. This is part 43, and we're here. We're here on Jellyfish Island. Even though I kind of, I've been expressing this as the playthrough has progressed throughout, each part, that even though the last, stretch of this game, the last, 10 to 12 hours of this game really drags, in my opinion, this island right here, this island that we have just arrived at, almost 70 hours into the playthrough, is probably my favorite island in the game. I mean, aesthetically, it just looks so good, man. All of the bright colors, the lights, everything. And I ended up really taking my time exploring this place, actually, as a matter of fact, on, my first visit here. But me being me, trying to keep the editing, at a certain pace, I had to cut out a lot of dialogue, which it was literally just me talking to NPCs, so, optional dialogue. But, if you're worried about that, me not exploring every inch of this place, or at least in this video, I still explore plenty. So, hey, I'm the Grampy Turnip of Jellyfish Island. You put a lot of soul into that pole, and I put a lot of stuttering into my voice. Now look, I think I know what it is you're wanting to say. When a fella gets to be my age, he develops a nose for things. Plus, I can read your stashes. We're out here busting our buns for this world, and what's this old geezer doing? He's just hanging out, stuck in the ground, lazing around all day. It ain't fair! See, you didn't even have to say nothing. I can read it in the twitchin', oh, you're brisk something. But let an old feller get a word in edgewise, would ya? No need to yammer on and on. I'm working for us all. Your old Grampy Turnip buried in the ground? I'm just one small part of Concordia. Ever think maybe I'm doing something important while I'm stuck here? Maybe have a long think before you judge a tuber by its cover, Anywho, that's a little lesson from the Jellyfish Island Grampy Turnip. Keep it in mind. Now I got one more thing to say. What's a tough Grampy Turnip have in common with eating a mushroom when you're low on HP? The answer is, both of them are super duper helpful. Heard that already? Sorry. Man, the sass. But, yeah, by the way, that Grampy Turnip, I don't even know which one that is. I'm just going to take a guess and say it's the 10th to 12th one that we've encountered. Is the last Grampy Turnip we needed to talk to before we could go to the old Grampy Turnip on Ship-Shape Island. So in this video, we're going to be able to get an actual reward for that, finally. Hey, it's the Mustachey Bros. It's been a minute. Keeping those stashes nice and glossy, I see. I'm glad you two are doing okay. What with all the chaos going on. Yeah, long time no... Wait a sec. How did you guys get here? I'm Groove Master Diode, remember? I shine brightest in times of trouble. A measly ocean's not gonna get between me and entertaining people. We paddled a raft for 3 days and nights. We almost got lost, but we barely made it. Man, you're so frank. Jeez. No wonder you're his assistant. That was such a horrible comeback, bro. Jeez Louise, what am I saying? Of course, this guy would be the owner of this place. Frickin' Elvis in plug form. I mean, look at him. Look at that get-up there that he's wearing and those glasses. I don't know if Elvis never really wore glasses like that, I don't think. And now I'm rambling. I'm not even reading the dialogue. But basically, he's going to challenge us again to a dance-off. To a Dance Dance Revolution off. Yeah, my jokes are really bad right now. So, This is super simple and straightforward. Oh yeah, that's the stuff, baby. The diode groove. It went just like I pictured. My life's work is complete. I have no regrets at all. Oh, is he ready to retire? Has my time come at last? I'm ready to dig in and be the next groove master. Hey, Emmett. Yes, groove master. I just came up with a new routine. It's the first page in the next volume of the Grand Diode. That's all he meant? Shake a leg, Emmett. Our new journey begins now. Let's groove! These tickets will get you into the hall. Show them to the bouncer at the door. Enjoy Club Diode. Just fire me now, please. Because I cannot talk to my customers. Groove Master, wait for me! Alright, so I ended up talking to like all of the NPCs down there, but I decided to basically just skip up here because, remember, I'm trying to keep this at a certain length. This playthrough has been, I don't know, I haven't really had to stress out too much about the length of the videos in this playthrough yet. Up until recently, I'm having the same issue with these videos that I'm having with Indiana Jones, in that since the original recording sesh is in 60 FPS in 4K, and, you know, it's export and everything, and I'm importing the raw recording session to Premiere and trying to edit it down, if it hits a certain length, the software just crashes before it even finishes rendering. So, like, why did I bring this up to begin with? I totally forgot. But basically, the reason why I brought it up is because I cut out all of this NPC dialogue just to keep this video at a certain length. Yeah, I mean, I did not think I was going to be able to get this video edited in under an hour, you know? But we're going to talk to the people up here just for the hell of it. Come feast your eyes on our light-up jellyfish keychains. They're the perfect souvenir for your family and friends. Once the land is restored and you can see them again, that is. When I was growing up, there wasn't much around these parts. Then Diode turned our hall into a place everyone can enjoy. Thanks to him, we can still find some fun in this broken world. This guy looks like a tourist. One of our regulars. Okay, she's a bit full of herself, but I hear she's full of some kind of genius. So much for judging a book by its cover. Yeah, one little thing that I really like about this game, and you'll see this happen a lot on, you know, pretty much every island, but mostly on, like, Shipshape. As you know, discover, like, Shipshape starts off very, very, like, empty and, like, desolate in the beginning of the game, for example. You know, it's just you, Luigi, Connie, and Snoutlet. There's, like, no one else on Shipshape. But as you link the islands together in this game, since this game is pretty much all about, you know, connections, that's like one of the big themes. I don't like how the speech bubble is like obscuring Mario's head there. I don't know why, that just bothered me for some stupid reason. Look at Luigi here. But yeah, like as you link the islands together over time, you'll start to see different Concordians. I forgot what they're called. Is that what they're called? Concordians? I'm literally not trying to like make fun of the actual name of the world in this game, because I think it's just kind of, I'm never gonna like not make fun of it, honestly. Like I'm always gonna bring up Concord because this game came out literally the exact same year as Concord, and I just think it's hilarious when they talk about we have to restore Concordia and blah 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 and this and that. So it's hard for me to like not make a joke about Concord, you know, since it came out in the same year and flopped. You know, it was the $400 million franchise that flopped, sadly, that Sony put way too much stock into. Anyway, what I was saying is, over the course of time, as you link the islands together, you'll see Shipshape Island and a lot of the other islands become populated more and more with different types of Concordians from like all over the world, because you're literally linking the islands together and you're like taking them all with you on like the world's largest Uber, basically, or I guess it would be Uber Freight, because you're like dragging all of them. I don't know. I'm being so stupid. Is there even an Uber Freight? I need to look that up. I know my commentary is all over the place today. Is there an Uber Freight? Yeah, there is Uber Freight. But I don't know if this would actually qualify as Uber Freight. Guys, I'm high as shit right now, and I guess I'm trying to match my energy as if I were actually here on this island, you know, just socializing with people, bro. I'd be taking drinks and I'd just be like chatting up a storm. Most people would probably walk away from me and cringe, you know, but I need to stop being so rude to myself for no reason. So there's a green pipe up here, which creates a nice little shortcut. And yeah, I mean, if you guys are like visually pleased by the exterior of this place, just imagine what the inside looks like, you know? Oh man, that water, dude, that glistening water looks so cool, bro. I always think, every time I see water in a game, it doesn't really matter what game it is. It could be literally like Uncharted 4 or like The Last of Us Part 2, for example. Or I'm trying to think of other games that come close. I really can't. I guess this game. I automatically think about the water in Super Mario Sunshine. Like, the water graphics in that game just look so insane for a game that came out like literally in the early 2000s. It came out in the GameCube era. And just saying GameCube, now I really, really would love to, like, I want to play through frickin' Wind Waker for some reason. So we're done exploring the outside here, the exterior, so we're going to talk to this guy. Sup? Sorry to have to ask, but you got tickets? Look how dope these tickets look, dude. Yeah, everything's in order here. Welcome to Club Diode. The vibe inside is choice today. Enjoy.
Oh, wow.
Freaking Luigi, man. Dancing, and Mario's like actually looking for the person that we're here to find. Whoa! Hey, you really shouldn't go around startling people. What am I doing here? I'm glad you asked. This is where you're supposed to dive from. And if I had more guts, I could. Then I saw that down there. It's just what I need to get the courage to dive. But where can I get my hands on a floaty ring? Have you walked around and, like, asked? Like, geez, man. So yeah, look at this place. This place is really, really awesome, dude. I don't know why. Every time I came here, I was just vibing, you know? And, it's kind of crazy, you know, that this island was literally nothing, and then Diode showed up and frickin' turned it into, like, literally, like, the one big giant party island, you know? I love how some people are literally just dancing, like, but I just, man, the colors, bro. Look at the colors. They're so beautiful. I would love to see that disco ball above us, too. That thing looks like it's fucking huge, by the way. The song on the PA is cool, huh? Diode the Hall owner wrote it. Doesn't it make you want to dance? Go on. Nobody's judging. I think that's what he said. But yeah, you just got people from all over the place hanging out here, and this place is a vibe, man. If the islands were actually real in this game, and you could in this game were real in the real world, and you could go there, I would probably go to this place, honestly, you know. But yeah, gotta collect those Sprite bulbs. So, okay, we got a new plug we can craft here. What are we going to craft? Countdown to crush. Number of charges decreases at the end of each turn. When the number reaches 0, a bomb deals heavy damage to all enemies. Okay. That's actually pretty interesting. There are so many battle plugs, honestly, in this game that are very, very, interesting and useful. And you guys are, probably never going to see me, ever use them. I don't know, because the way I approach, everyone approaches RPGs and open world games differently. I've always been one of those types of players that literally likes to explore the world and progress the story, but also do side quests at the same time, alongside with the story. You know, I want to pace it out. Basically, I'll do the story for a bit and then I'll do side quests. You know. And because of that, I just, for some reason, by the time I got to the end of this game, maybe because I waited so long to use the battle plugs, I didn't get to experiment with every single one. But there are definitely still really tough battles that we're gonna get into. I know that for a fact. Every time we go to a new island, there's always new enemies, and that's one of the things I can say about this game. The enemy variety is really, really great. You know, I mention this game literally every other part, or every part sometimes, but freaking Mario and Luigi Dream Team was the last Super Mario RPG game that I was actually really addicted to, and I honestly missed the hell out of that game. But the one thing I'll say about that game is I definitely don't think there was anywhere near as much in terms of enemy variety as there is in this game, for example, you know? You got this area over here, and there's an invisible box there that I'm not sure if I actually spotted that at all in this video. That creepy guy keeps looking at the water and muttering to himself. Everyone back home on Desolate dreams of visiting this island. Man, what are you wearing, bro? Look at that shirt. If I bottled this water, I bet it'd survive. Not that I can leave the island, though. So it's just something. Oh, he can't even leave. Damn. Yeah. Just say what you will about this game and the pacing and everything, but the world of this game is genuinely very beautiful, you know? And I always have a good time working on these simply just because this game is very visually pleasing, especially, you know, compared to the other games that I'm playing, Silent Hill F, which is just one dark, gray, drab looking game. No, there are definitely sections in that game that look interesting, visually, but for the most part, it's the same dull colors. Resident Evil 9 is kind of the same. Indiana Jones has elements in it where the graphics are very bright and colorful and vibrant, especially when you're in the third big region, which is Sukhothai. But Giza and the earlier places you go to look pretty dull, and this isn't something that I really have an issue with, but honestly, if I'm playing those games versus a game like this where it's a Mario RPG game, yeah, I would like the colors to be a little more vibrant, you know. I don't know if I actually talked about this or mentioned this at all, but I saw the Mario movie recently, and I kind of like put it off, actively put off like watching it until this year, like a couple months ago, and I was actually like, I was really, really impressed with it. You know, like I really, really dug the hell out of that movie. Another movie that I guess you can say is kind of based off of video game, like a video game, but it's not really based off a video game because it wasn't a video game before. It started off as a creepypasta, but Backrooms, bro, like that movie really, really surprised me. I actually really want to watch Backrooms again, to be completely honest. Like, I just felt like there was so much shit that I missed out on when I was watching it, like in the background and everything, like especially during like the found footage sections. Like, it was just very well done, you know, and I it was one of those movies that legitimately left me like wanting more, you know. I can't say the same about like excuse me. I can't say the same about other video game adaptations like The Last of Us Season 2. Oh man, where did that come from? Jeez. Something in my throat, you guys. You know, I've always been very phlegmy. Anyway, that, you know, and I really did not like the Five Nights at Freddy's adaptation. Like, that movie bored me to fucking death. My one friend is all like, I like it because of the lore. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the lore, dude. Like, seriously? What do I need to, with a job? Another jellyfish soda? Yeah, you've had enough of those. Hey, you two, lend me an ear, will ya? Yes. Excellent. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. My job is renting out floaty rings you can use in the pool here. But, would you believe it? Some VIP or something showed up. Don't ask me who she is. She spends all day sleeping in the pool on one of my floaty rings. I'm working an honest 9 to 5, and all she does is float, float, float. Zzz. Zzz. I can't take it. I'm seeing red. You guys get me, am I right? Yeah, I knew we'd see eye to eye. I want to float too. Okay, Pennywise. Phew, you understand how I feel, don't you? I knew you guys would get it. You're true friends. Well, griping is fun and all, but I better get back to work. Duty calls. Having a job ain't no picnic, sounds like. You think? What do you think I'm going through right now, Snoutlet? I mean, there are probably plenty of jobs that I can get, to be completely honest, but like all the regular jobs that are available are jobs that no one wants to fucking work, you know, and because we're living in the greatest economy in the world right now, you know, fucking, we don't get paid shit, you know? We don't get paid anything at these regular jobs, so I've been working independently, and I feel like I'm crashing out right now, and I need to, like, calm down and relax. Like, it's just a video game that we're watching here. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually crashing out. But over here is the fruit bar. I wonder if they have that. They probably do have that at plenty of clubs where, like, they give you, like, alcohol, but, like, it's also, like, a fruit bar, too, where they, like, you know, can, like, make a smoothie or some shit out of it. I don't know. I've never really been, like, a big drinker, to be completely honest. I prefer to smoke weed. That's just me. I remember the first time I went to a club, dude. I was like tripping out for no reason, and then we get in there. The music's so loud. I'm like, it took me a second to get used to it, and we made our way towards like the bar. But I don't think I would have been able to afford anything or even buy anything because I was 18. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to buy anything, and so we pretty much, like, within the first 5 minutes, immediately made our way towards the dance floor, and we get there. the first guy that walks up to me is a guy that's like, you know, in his mid-20s or like late 20s, like early 30s, and he's like over the loud ass music, you know, shouting like, "Hey man, you want to buy some Coke?" And I was just like, nah, I'm good. Bro, that was such an awkward fucking night. I mean, it was fun, but it was like, it was awkward because literally, like, I went there with, I think there were two or three other guys that we were hanging with, and then two girls, and no, three girls. One of them was single. Why am I thinking about this right now? Why am I trying to like, why am I bringing this shit up? I'm like, why am I reminiscing over this? Jeez. Freaking, it was weird because like, all I knew is that we were going to the club. So like early in the evening, you know, I drove all the way out there to his place. We dropped my car off. I rode with them in their car. And then us going to the club turned to us going to a restaurant and doing other things that, like, literally hanging out with them for like 4 to 5 hours before we even got to the club. But then, like, the girls wanted, and this is honestly what kind of trips me out and, like, makes me think, like, yeah, these girls were probably fucking everyone over here. All the guys. I mean, I wasn't, like, trying to, like, get with any of the girls, honestly, because I think, I think two of them were single, I believe. Was it just, I don't know if it was two girls or three girls, I can't remember. And freaking, I'm talking over the story here, but I don't give a fuck. I'm filling up the time right now. Oh yeah, we got a little cutscene coming up here real quick. I'll pause the story real quick. "Oh, you'll lend me a floaty ring? Thanks. Here goes nothing."
Hey! Oh, wow.
Oh. So we got a Daphne's attention finally. Oh dear, what a sight I must be, all dripping wet. So basically, what kind of like weirded me out about the whole thing was that the girls were older than us, like above 21, and all the guys except for one guy was like 23. The rest of us were like below 21. So we went to this club that was like 18, minimum to get in. And they ended up going across the street to this other club where they really, really wanted to have a good time. And it was like, you know, the 21 and over club. And dude, I mean, as a guy, I hate to jump to conclusions. I hate to be that guy, dude. But like, honestly, you just dumped all of your fucking guy friends at like the baby club. And you're going to like this lit club. Like, I had a feeling like probably at least one of them hooked up or got some guy's number, maybe. I don't know. You know, but like it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It made me think like the boyfriend or the girlfriend of the girl who was the girlfriend of the one of my friends like was like trying to fuck him over or something, you know, and like just have fun, you know, which does happen. You know, I don't really care. I'm not like into relationships right now at this point in my life, you know, but I don't know, something just kind of weirded me out about it. So, like, we hung out together all day, and then, like, when we got to the clubs, we, like, split up and went to separate clubs, dude. And honestly, I did not have a good time because I can't fucking dance. I have no rhythm whatsoever, and being on the dance floor was awkward. So, at a certain point, I literally just went in the corner and just stood in the corner until, like, the other guys were, like, ready to go. And I was just like, okay, whatever. And that was it, you know. That was such a long fucking hangout, honestly. But, you know, it literally ended. Fuck it, I'll tell you guys this. I don't care. May not have been the most, in my opinion, fun hangout in the world. But the night did end with me making out with the one single chick in the fucking car because we were cramped in this tiny ass car and she had to literally sit in my lap and like, yeah, like they were like high on stuff and we just started making out, and I was like, it was one of those moments where I was literally like, dude, in my head, I was like, what the fuck is happening right now, bro? This is so... Jeez. But, yeah, obviously I wasn't really ready to be in a relationship, and I tried to, you know, talk to her for a while, you know, and keep a connection with her, but, I think, like, after a while, like, something just kind of, like, you know, told me, like, I got so much other stuff going on in my life, I don't know if this is what I want right now, so that was it, you know, but that was the first time that I actually kissed someone. This is such a big fucking video, bro, like, we're exploring one of my favorite freaking islands in the game, like this club, and I'm talking about one of the times I went to a club and this crazy story where you guys are either going to be like, oh, that's super cringe, or you're going to be like, hey, my boy. But yeah, you know, that was a crazy night. So we've met a Daphne now. I've talked over a lot of the dialogue here, and basically we're going to have to do this challenge where we make pizzas for her, and then she's going to help us out. So, you think you can bake a satisfying jellyfish pizza? Yes. You know, there's one thing you need to be aware of. I am very hungry. So before I completely lose it, you need to make all the jellyfish pizzas. If you don't, you fail. Oh, so you better work hard. Teehee. Make some delicious jellyfish pizza. Ready? Then begin. It took me a couple of tosses to get used to this. You have to pick up the dough and basically toss it back and forth until you get to excellent, and then that basically counts as you making a pizza. It's all about, you know, pressing the button at a very specific time and, you know, getting all the pizzas made before the time runs out. This is such a random, like, mini game that I don't think you ever have to do again in the game. It's just one of those, like, cool, stylish moments where the graphics look nice and very expressive, and you're like, you're doing something that you can't technically say is boring, you know, it's still fun. Have I played any cooking games before? I'm trying to remember. I think I have. There was like this one game that I used to play in school on the computers in the computer lab, and it was literally like that episode of Drake and Josh where they work at that like on that like that conveyor belt that's bringing like sushi in, and at a certain point there's just so much sushi that they can't even fucking keep up with it, and then one of them gets like their arms stuck in it and all of that. I used to play a game like that. It was like a cooking game like that where like the food was coming in on a conveyor belt, and oh damn, my bottle's making noises right now. That was so weird. And like you would have to cook the recipes before they got past you, basically. It was kind of a fun game, honestly. But I don't know. I don't play cooking games. I'm going in for a bite. Yeah, she's gonna chow down on this shit. Look at that. Look at her, man. Oh, such a horrible laugh. I love how her earrings are literally like Phillips screw head, like, you know, slots. I just think that's hilarious. Naturally, I haven't forgotten my promise to help you. Oh yeah, about all that. But there's one last condition. No fair! We had a deal. The way your hands kneaded the dough, your perfect form as you passed it, the fire in your eyes as you rained down the toppings with reckless abandon. All of this speaks to me of the real you. Luigi! I demand that you bake me jellyfish pizzas every day. Well, if that's the way it's gotta be. My dear Prince, Luigi! Yeah, she loves Luigi. Which is kind of hilarious. But you worked hard too, Mario. I'm in. I'll show that barrier that some people are simply unstoppable. Brace yourselves as I give Shipshape Island a genius class remodeling. Leave getting to Shipshape Island to us. We'll link up the island at the lighthouse. You can take the elevator in the middle of the hall up to the lighthouse. The repairs should be done now, so get on that elevator and link our island. Goodbye for now, darlings, until we meet again. I really like this character a lot. Like, even though, like, again, even though I'm mixed on, you know, the last, I'll say like the last like third or like sixth of this game. I do think like there are so many like interesting characters that are introduced, you know, later in the game, like very late. You know, I mean, a Daphne's not a character, like this isn't the first time we've met a Daphne. We have seen her in like flashbacks and whatnot. But yeah, here we are. We made it up to the lighthouse, and we got one of these blocks here. And this place is complete with a nice looking sunset. Look at that, bro. This is the first one of these in a while that I didn't mess up on my first try because I was actually paying attention, but all we got was a max candy. And yeah, when you're ready, just come up here and pull the plug.
Okay.
Wait, wait!
Yeah. It's cool.
And we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. That was a quick one. What's going on? Ditto. What's going on? Did someone show up here from a new island? Sounds like there's some excitement in the plaza. Let's go check it out. Plaza. Think that's a Daphne? We should go find out. Well, at least we're all in agreement. Hey, it's that guy with the shirt. Yes, as you can see, there's a lot more NPCs. Like, the island legitimately becomes more populated as you explore the islands, which is just... Which is dope, you know? No, it's better for you to clear out of Shipshape Island entirely. Only my elite cadre of assistants need remain. Off with you now. What? What the heck? Are you telling us to up and leave? Hello there, you green genius. I've been expecting you. Please inform these friends of yours that they can only be a hindrance. Best that they leave for Jellyfish Island so as not to interrupt my important work. We're not here to hinder or interrupt anything. Oh, then let's hear your idea for breaking through the barrier. Oh, I forgot. You don't have one. It's not that we don't have no ideas. It's only that my calculations are not right, but now I've perfected them. My foolproof plan is... we will take to the air. Damn. The air? With Shipshape Island? And we'll bring all the other linked islands with it. Oh my god, that's so much cooler. Why didn't you lead with that? That sounds sick. I can't wait to see it in action, Technicky. Rocket-powered flight. That's your plan? How positively pedestrian. My idea is so much more elegant. We will dive beneath the waves. But the special equipment involved is delicate and takes careful handling. Anyone not in my elite cadre of assistants will only foul up the works. So that's what you're getting at. I've already anticipated any concerns you might have. My patented oxygenator system will supply all the air you'll need. Jeez, that was a mouthful. With Technicky, we'll take to the sky. Just imagine Shipshape Island flying! But a Daphne's plan would go beneath the waves. I bet it's pretty down there. Yeah, but we're not going to get to see it. They both sound fun. I'll leave Shipshape's fate up to you. When you decide whose plan you want to go with, talk to Technicky or a Daphne. Yeah, this is interesting. This is the one point in the game. We're going back to Jellyfish Island, by the way, to explore the little flower buds that have bloomed now, like since we restored the lighthouse. But this is one of the rare instances in the game where they present to you like a split path on what to choose. And I don't know, I mean, I imagine like there might be like one cutscene in particular that looks pretty sick if you choose like the dive option, but like after that point in the story, like all you really are using this new ability on Shipshape for is to quickly travel from current to current without having to take the long ass time to sail anymore, you know? So we're gonna talk to this guy again. So we found 9 of them. Okay, he's gonna give us a reward. How silly of me. You've already met at least 9 Grampy Turnips. Excellent. You guys must be Grampy Turnip aficionados. Take this. Stash Bean Deluxe. Nice. Finally, if you meet all of the Grampy Turnips, I'll give you a reward. So we talk to him. He's just going to tell us that we've found every single one, which is good. We don't have to worry about them. But basically what I was saying is this whole main quest line that we're on right now is literally just to make us travel the map faster instead of having to take the long-ass time sailing. And my big question is, why is it taking so long? Why did it take so long for us to get here, to be able to traverse the ocean faster, dude? Like, why was this something that they put in at the very end of the game? Why couldn't they have put this in sooner? You know, I mean, we're not actually at the end of the game, by the way. We're a lot further away from the end than I was expecting. I thought we had 2 recording sessions left, but I double-checked them today, and there are actually 3 recording sessions, I believe. Actually, 4 left. One of them is like 7 hours. The other 2 are like 3 hours. And then the 4th one is like almost 2 hours long. So there's like 15, 16 hours left after this recording sesh. The plan is to attach an engine. It should propel us fast enough to make a giant leap over the fortress barrier. Does that sound good to you? Of course. And you're definitely sure? Yes! I knew it! Idle is here to stay. Jellyfish Island sounded fun too. Now that's settled, we have work to do. I want to help. We're all gonna help. Mario, Luigi, please come see us at the lighthouse later. What lighthouse? You mean the Unitree? Thank you, Mario and Luigi. Of course, you're welcome. Dude, I feel like Peach has like nothing to do in this game, bro. It's kind of sad. So you've decided incorrectly. Oh well, not my problem now. I have no particular need to be included. Though, if I had friends like you in my younger days, well... Now then, you don't want to keep your friends waiting. You'll need their help if this plan has any hope of working. The rest of us will wish you the best from Jellyfish Island. Go on ahead, okay? Just go with your weird-ass crew. And of course, she has to give us the heart emoji before she leaves. But, look at Connie, bro. Connie is so cute and adorable. But yeah, it's pretty much open season now. There are a couple of side quests for us to do. We have a side quest to basically build something at Build It Shop. So we're going to have to do that as well, but we're not going to get that done in this video. We need a final engine part to finish. Could you do us a favor and search for it on the other islands? Remember, we're trying to get this whole island airborne, so we'll need something that can move a massive object. Bowser's Castle on Wayway Island has a massive airship. Any maintenance on Bowser's airship must need an engine part. Well, it sounds like you can nab a part of Bowser's airship on Wayway Island. We have to go back there? What? Are we supposed to stroll up and ask politely? If Mario and Luigi are on it, I guess things will turn out okay. Of course they will. Oh, that's right. I guess I forgot to tell you. I'm actually thinking of a blueprint for a special piece of equipment. If you come visit me, I'll make sure I have some incredible new invention to show you, so don't keep me waiting too long, Luigi. And that just created another side quest. So we're going to go to Jellyfish Island and we're going to talk to her on the dance floor here. Oh, Luigi, I'm so happy you came to see me. How are you doing? Perhaps that's a slight tactless question. Did I say that right? Those creepy guys, yes, we'll need to rely on extreme cleverness to defeat them for sure. So, let's see, I've got about 65,536 plans ready to go through. Oh, of course, there's always that. Sure, I'll make that. And what is that, you ask? Well, I'm not telling you. Oh, I'll tell Luigi. Come here, you. Listen up. You're gonna love this plan. So, first we have to combine some specific materials. Luigi, the end result. I'll craft something amazing. My mind is racing. Such possibilities. The dude is just exhausted. Luigi, you're an inspiration. To make that, I need the exact materials. I know you can get them, you green genius. So, what's the big secret? He just immediately spills it. Really good boots. Not bad, not bad. What now? Luigi, I want to give you something. It's an Daphne scope. With this, you can get amazing materials from Zoc Troopers. I need you to collect amazing materials for me, Luigi. Get 3 Zocket alloys. If you do, I can make you the best boots. We're talking about a first-class product, something that only I could create. Sorry, but technically could never pull this off, you know. What? Me? Work with Technicky? Oh my, Luigi. Such a sweet, innocent soul. We don't need Technicky's help. I've got all the creative brilliance we could ever need. Okay now. Zocket alloy? Let's go then. You want to talk to Technicky as well, so she might help you gather materials? You're right, yeah. She might help us out. We got a special quest here. So, we're going to travel back to Shipshape Island and do exactly that. All I need is a part of Bowser's airship on Wayway Island. By the way, there's something else. I was just designing boots for you two. You too, Technicky? Pretty big coincidence. Oh my god. Me too. What do you mean by that? So, Daphne had the same idea. That is a notable coincidence. Well, I've got my own designs. I want to ask you something. What's up, Luigi? Me and Daphne, they should put their heads together, cooperate to make something amazing. Luigi, you're brilliant. But I... Understood. If that's how it has to be, let's go see a Daphne. But before that, we probably need to get some Zocket alloys. Can you show me that tool a Daphne gave you? Oh, I see. This should go like... There we go. I give you the Technicky Scope Deluxe. Dope. Do we have to equip this thing? I can't remember. There were some imperfections with the Daphne scope, so I modified it. Collecting materials will be even easier now. So let's collect some Zocket alloys. So, we are going to head to the Golkrock Sea tower here, and there are just nothing but Zoc troopers here for you to fight. You're going to have to fight a lot of them, you know, or do more than, 3 to 5 battles at least to get all of the materials you need. But in the process of doing that, you are also probably going to get challenges done. Like, I ended up getting 1 challenge done here. Also, I think I also leveled up the bros on this too, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I literally edited this like an hour and a half ago, and I can't recall. 1501, geez. So there's some Zocket alloy. It definitely helps to have what's it called? The one, is it a battle plug? The one battle plug equipped that basically drops more loot, so loot becomes more common basically as you fight the enemies. That way you'll have to fight less of them to basically get what you need. So she's gonna start building it. Oh. And guess who? I'm here too. What's the meaning of this? Listen, 2 geniuses are better than 1, right? Put your brains together. Make something great. I see. I love how the spotlight is literally on Snoutlet. It was Luigi's idea. I see. Uh-oh. They think she's straight up gonna square up with her. I came here not just for Mario, but as pals. But for everyone... Okay, well, I don't know what she's saying. Pay attention, bro. Fine. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Daphne. Just don't get in my way. Huh. Right back at you. Let's make some boots. Because just so you know, I'm a genius. Yeah, we know. And they're just chilling, having drinks. All complete. Best boots ever. You got the Daphnicky boots. Wow, clever. I thought of you, Luigi, and I put my whole heart into my work. I was careful and thorough, and I did some of my best work. I hope this helps you. We created something excellent. Please use it to take excellent care of Concordia. And that's the end of that. So, for a normal genius, you're not too shabby. And let me say that right back at you. So I went to Slip and Glide Island next and spent a long time here with the resource grinding battle plug equipped, trying to get the glom fragments, which is what we need to basically finish up the one item that we can craft at Build It's shop on Shipshape. And I came here to Slip and Glide and basically decided to fight a bunch of these glom-infected enemies, but I never got the last glom fragment, but I did, I believe... Did I get a challenge done? Yeah, I got a challenge done. I got the Coin King challenge done, and I also leveled up one of the bros. So Luigi is 1 level closer to reaching that next tier, which is super exciting. And that's officially going to be the end of this video. So we're going to make our way towards Way Away Island now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a little all over the place, but kind of a different tone than the last video. And next time I will see you on Way Away Island. Peace.